Hello, good evening. I'm Sean Green with the CBC Sports. Well, the West Indies were totally outplayed in the third and final test in Hamilton, losing by 8 wickets. Chasing a mere 122 for the win, the New Zealanders reached 124 for 2 in 41 overs to win the three-match series 2-0. Now, scores in the game: West Indies 367 and 103, New Zealand 349 and 124 for 2. And now, with the Test series behind them and the limited over series ahead, the West Indies ODI skipper Dwayne Bravo says he isn't too pleased about the suspension of teammate Shane Shillingford.
I don't know if it's a move to try and keep back West Indies cricket, but whenever we have someone being successful at the highest level or started to do well, there's something always comes up where, you know, that individual player have to go and check himself or something like that. It happened to Jermaine Lawson, it happened to Marlon Samuels, now Shane for the second time. There's always something, and you know, don't want to be rude or anything like that, but when you see some other players action around the world still playing, and you ask yourself why they are still playing and our players can't play. So, but for Shane, I think Shane just have to, he been through it already and he come out of it, so believe he can come out of this one again.
That's Bravo speaking to cricket journalist Barry Wilkinson. He will be a special guest tonight on United Insurance Line and Length, beginning after the news. Further afield, South Africa and India fought out an epic draw in the first test at the Wanderers Stadium today. Now, set a world record victory target of 458, South Africa finished 8 runs short on 450 for 7 after a day of tension and drama. Faf du Plessis with 134 and A.B. de Villiers with 103 shared a 5th wicket partnership of 205, a world record for a 5th wicket stand in a 4th innings of a test match. Bowling for the Indians, Mohammad Shami finished with 3 for 107. With yet another domestic cricket season behind us, there's a concern that the numbers turning out to watch our local games is dwindling, and something must be done in the future to secure larger turnouts. This is the view of veteran entertainer Richard Stout, who was speaking as a guest on Midwicket on 100.7 FM.
If you had, like in the interval, you had who bowls the most accurate ball would win $100. Now this is the responsibility of the club. The clubs can get, I'm talking $300 in sponsorship. Yeah. And you get a female section. Now you have a female because women play cricket too. So you have the women having to taking the best catches or the most catches, $100 for her as well. And you have a kids section now where throwing the cricket ball, where you get little guys coming to the game. They're going to come to the game. Yeah. And then you invite, cricket is played in the crop over season. So you get your more popular Calypsonians and say to them, look, I want you to come to our club during the season and promote your records.
Okay, we're going to continue with our features. Now, tonight's feature comes from within the sports department as the Caribbean Broadcasting Corporation continues to celebrate its 50th anniversary. The focus is now on a former track and field athlete.
You have to love what you do to want to do it every day.
I always love sports, and it was outside the track and field because when I went to university I played every single sport, including dominoes and darts and football, volleyball. So I think I would have always been in sports at some level or the other. So if I was not, say, a sports journalist, maybe a coach, maybe an administrator, something like that.
Carrying the love of sports on a daily basis, the former track and field athlete reflected on her most memorable moments.
The triple win in Trinidad, because it was not only 3 gold medals, but the relay team also had a record. So I left Trinidad as a Caribbean champion with 3 records, beating people like Aileen Bailey from Jamaica and Siadoni Mothersill from Bahamas, who I look and see at the Olympics now, and I'm telling myself, but I used to beat them. You know, so that for me is one of my most memorable moments. I feel it sometimes just by watching the Olympic Games and watching the parade. You don't have to win a medal, but just to know you have achieved such a level that you can actually represent your country is a certain feeling that I don't think that words can truly explain it.
According to Anne-Marie, who started working at the CBC in 2005, being a female journalist was the most difficult challenge.
Quite often you're questioned, again, back to the gender issue, as to why as a female I am in sports, but I can handle myself. I've proven that over the years. And basically, being in CBC and being able to see it reach the 50th anniversary mark, it is an achievement within itself. We've had some ups and downs. We've taken our licks, we've not taken our licks, but at the end of the day, 50 years, and we can show that we've progressed in some way, and that I'm sure as the 50 years, as we get to the 100 mark, we will be even bigger and better.